Hey Gemini, it's Tanisha from Tanisha's Tarot. I'm here to do a mini reading for you for June 2019. I'm going to choose out 3 cards, so they're going to choose themselves, and then we'll do some clarification. I'm generally focusing on relationships, so we'll get a little insight into what's happening in relationship world for you. Oh look, you got 4. You got a bonus card. Ooh. More decisions. And coming out of here. Alrighty. Okay, Gemini. Now it is clear here that you were looking all of these readings, they resonate with some and they don't resonate with others. So if I start telling a story and you go, yeah, no, that's not me, that's okay. Tune in next month. Next month might be for you. But some of you Geminis out there have been focusing on the spilt milk of the past, things that happened in the past, things you can't change, love that's been lost from the past. Right behind you here is the 2 cups that are standing, so it's alright, but we all do this sometimes, you look back over the past and you feel like what could have, should have, would have been. So this is opening up your reading. There's this focus. Now, you have 2 choice cards here. And I'm almost seeing with your Gemini-ness, you could jump from one to the other. So this 2 of Pentacles is quite light-hearted decision-making, and with it being in reverse, it's sort of out of your hands. You almost leave it up to the fates. That's how light-hearted you get. You just throw it up to the winds and see where it goes. Whereas the 2 of Wands upright is more decision making about actions and being quite methodical as you postulate over the world and the horizons in front of you and the wisdom behind you. So both of these talk about decision making, whether it's deciding how to move on for yourself or move on in a relationship. I'm not sure. But the clarifiers should give us a little bit of an indicator. But for the fact that this is a focus on relationships, it's like you've been looking at a past relationship, something that didn't work out, and it was almost like the choice was out of your hands, but you're grappling to kind of choose what what choices you have left now, what choices are in front of you, whether you carry on with them or whether you step away from them. But it suggests that there's something in the past now. Now this 4 of Pentacles, this is actually positive in this position. This is the most positive position. Up this way, it's telling me that you're holding on to fear. Up this way, it's telling me that you're letting go of fear. Whatever this pain is that you're pondering over, you do turn around, you do turn back and focus on the positives. So it's almost like you release it to the universe, you regather what you have, and then you let go of fear. Fear of the unknown or fear of what's coming next. Now, let's have a look what the clarifiers say. The 5 of Cups, clarification for Gemini, June 2019. Alright, so the Knave of Pentacles is like a new offer. This can be called the wish card as well. This is a wish card. So this is saying that even though you're looking over the past, there is a new offer. There is a new offer. And maybe that's why you're looking over the past, because there is a new offer and it's making you think of things gone by or things from the past or things you can't change. Sometimes when we have a new offer, especially with love, it can bring up pains from the past, mistrust from the past, unhealed wounds from the past. So 2 of Pentacles, clarification. Whoa. That one jumped straight out. Alright, the Hierophant. So this is talking about traditional values, higher authority, society around you. So it may have just been, this choice here. The reason why you just threw it to the universe is that it was literally out of your hands, and it may have been like, I'm almost seeing like you two may have come from different worlds or different societies, different cultures, and perhaps those differences just became too great, and in the end it just became too obvious that that was done. So that wish that you wanted, that wish that you were hoping for, it's not in the past, it's in the future. And you can't put a foot wrong with destiny, so throwing it to the winds was the best thing you could do, because it kind of left it so that the chips can fall as they will. Now, that will then clarify things for what is in front of you, to then be able to decide based on what you have in your hands, which here is the whole world. The Two of Wands. Alright, so the Two of Wands in reverse talks about, communication. So up this way, it's divine communication coming in very quickly. Up this way, it's not to say that communication doesn't come, it just comes a little bit slower than what you'd like. So you in a space of deciding, it's good that you're biding your time with that, because the communication that you're seeking will come in, divine guidance or actual physical communication from someone here, but it's coming slower than what you might like. So that's okay for you to stand there and contemplate, and I recommend that you stand there and contemplate a bit longer, so as it's you have all the information, and you may be getting cosmic downloads whilst you're standing there in a space of contemplation. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, clarification. Whoa. Okay, so you step out of fear, and here is the Six of Cups. Now this can be called the soulmate card, because it really represents like such a pure love that it is like childlike, and it transcends all this other nonsense, and perhaps that's what brings you out of fear. Now whether it brings you out of fear with someone else, or it brings you out of fear to be ready for someone else. So whether this is something that's playing out, where past hurts have come up, this wish that you want with them, it's all this past pain that's come up, society and things are getting in the way, that you feel like the choice is out of your hands. Further communication comes in, which puts the choice back in your hands, and then, you step out of fear and align with this soul connection. That may be what's happening here, or it can be that this wasn't serving you, and you're letting it go. You receive news that, you receive like cosmic downloads that, this is okay. There is something else around the corner, which helps you step out of fear, which then opens you up to be ready for this new soul union. So you out there will know whether this is current or whether this is future. This is, if this is somebody you're dealing with now and you can feel that pain, or if this is somebody who is in your past or that you're walking away from, it is suggesting to keep walking, But if this is somebody that you feel like they are part of your wish and that you want to hold on, then, these choices are yours. One of them seems like it's out of your hands, but ultimately it is in your hands. And then, you step back into this innocent space, of pure love, like love between children. So, All right, Gemini. That's your little mini reading for June. Happy birthday, by the way. Thank you for watching, sharing, and liking. And if you want to leave a comment down below, please do. If you want to keep up to date for next month, just click subscribe. And if you're after a private reading, send me an email. The email address is below. Alrighty, happy June.